No, you don't have to. No, Greg. No. Greg, we're gonna
talk about lettuce.
Greg, we're gonna put that song in later. We're gonna put Greg.
Talking about lettuce. Lettuce. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Two Guys Walking on a Sidewalk in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
I'm Greg Benson.
And I'm Craig Benzine. And are we going to put that music in later and you're also going to sing it, or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, what can I predict the future? I can't predict the future.
No, but you can. You're the one putting the music in.
I know, but I don't know the future. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow or the next day.
Okay. You should know thyself. Know thyself. Greg.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Isn't that just a euphemism for masturbating?
No, it's not.
Man, I'll tell you something, man. The other night I went home and I knew thyself. You know what I'm saying? I knew thyself all over the place.
Okay, that's enough. That's okay.
That's from the Bible.
Greg, masturbation comes up a lot with you.
Well, that's not all that comes up a lot.
Oh! Whoa! Okay. What's new, Greg? What have you learned today?
I'm talking about
lettuce. Lettuce. That if you want to please all the people all the time, you're in luck. You can do it. It's easy.
I'm talking about lettuce.
A little effort. Everybody's going to get pleased.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone? You can please everyone all the time.
Please everyone all the time. That's the old expression. You please everyone all the time.
We're going to cross the road.
Let's give it. Oh.
Let's go.
I'm a little bit chicken.
Let's
Why
go.
am I crossing the road? I'm chicken.
No, you're not. Okay, let's wait for this car. We're in the middle right now. We're in the median right now.
You guys,
yeah.
I'm so chicken. Oh my God, why am I crossing the road? God, now why? Why am I doing this?
Are you trying?
That was so scary.
Was it?
I never knew that wasn't about the animal, the chicken.
No, it is. You're just changing it.
No, it was about me.
Everything's about you, Greg. Everything's about you.
Borrow that camera for a second.
Okay.
This is just for the people watching on YouTube. I just want you to see this. Check out this cool car. Check that out.
Don't drop my phone.
Pretty sweet, right? Do drop your phone?
No, don't.
Drop your phone. Got it. Drop it?
Don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you guys like that car? How about the people just listening?
Just
listening to the podcast. Did you enjoy that car?
Did you enjoy the sound of the car? It was parked and it wasn't on. But
speaking of it was parked and it wasn't on.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend in college.
Okay, I'm actually curious about what you mean by that. Yeah.
I mean, she was parked.
Yeah.
She was not on.
Okay.
It's not one of my better girlfriends.
Oh no. So top 5 girlfriends.
Top 5 girlfriends?
Yeah.
Kim, and Kim.
Wow, good answer. She's probably not going to listen to this anyway. So.
And that was 6.
Does she listen to these?
No, she's got better things to do with her time.
What's she do?
She likes to listen to podcasts by other people. She's much too busy listening to Smartless.
Oh.
By the way, guys, if you haven't heard the Smartless podcast, much better than this one, go check that one out. Unsubscribe from this one, go subscribe to that one.
It's hosted by much more famous people,
famous.
And they have much more famous people on the show with them.
They're funnier. You know, they're very entertaining. They're wildly entertaining.
They also edit their shows, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
this is completely unedited.
Yeah. So they put more effort in, and they probably have put more effort into their lives, which is why they're more successful.
I don't know about that. I feel like, if there's one thing that I've learned in this business, most of it's just luck.
Well,
I think most actors, if they're in this business, they can act pretty well.
Sure.
It's just if you happen to get the right audition for the right part at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, Jason Bateman was a child. He was on Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, he was a child actor.
Yeah.
Child actor turned child molester. Isn't that really interesting?
No,
that's not what happened?
I mean, as far as I know, I don't.
I think I made that up.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to Jason Bateman. That's not true. I just made up a thing.
You don't want to just throw slander out there like that.
You really don't.
No.
It's not true at all.
Yeah, I've never heard anything like that. But he did grow up in the industry, but he also had to work hard to maintain. Like, there are a lot of child actors who, disappear or their lives are ruined.
A lot of people who work out have to work hard to maintain.
Sure, that's true.
You don't want to atrophy.
We're talking about something else now.
Oh my God, Charlie got the coolest soccer atrophy. It's real. It is excellent, and it's great. He's put it up on his.
That sounds
shelf.
awful. Like,
he's
what?
so proud of it.
He atrophied?
It looks great. Just him kicking the ball. You know, it's just like, or another kid kicking the ball. Whatever. It's gold. It's great.
Sure.
It looks terrific.
Yeah, it's a trophy.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I believe it's pronounced atrophy.
No.
A trophy?
Yeah, it is.
So you have to be careful.
Trophy.
You have to be careful to keep working out because you don't want your muscles to atrophy.
Yeah, no, now you're switching over to a different thing.
Okay, I don't really understand.
Yeah, Greg,
they're the same
it's like
letters.
you're really making an effort here to not understand.
These are the same letters. That's all I'm saying. Craig, I have an important question for you.
Video. Look at the silhouette here.
I know, it's so good. This is really the best.
It is.
Guys, it's 7:15 at night here in Madison, Wisconsin, and we're walking. And as you can see, it gets dark here, but every once in a while you can see parts of our faces. We hope you enjoy those parts and not the parts that you can't see.
Yeah, that's one downside of living here. Is like it does get dark. It actually does.
You know, it gets dark everywhere, pretty much. Not everywhere, but there's some places where it doesn't.
Yeah, for
Alaska.
It does get dark. It does get dark there.
Certain times of the year, though, it doesn't.
Yeah, certain times of the year, sure. Yes.
Iceland. Certain times of the year.
Yeah.
It doesn't get dark there.
Sure. Your pants?
My pants? Oh no, they're dark on the inside. I looked in.
Okay, all right.
They are dark.
You don't
in
have
there.
you don't have lights in there?
I need to install some of those LED strip lights because those are pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Just put them inside my pants. That way, every time I open it up, it just glows. Just like a glowing light comes out, and then the music plays. It's like this organ music.
Sure.
Get it? Pants, organ music.
Okay.
Boom.
Wow.
Okay, Craig, I have an important question for you.
Sure.
And this is something I've been thinking about a lot.
Yeah.
Let's say you're out at a park
with
with your child, and this goes for any of you.
Sure.
You're out at a park with Craig's child.
No.
All right, your own child, whatever.
Yeah.
And a vicious dog attacks your child, and the only way to save your child is for you to put your tongue in that child, for you to put your tongue in that dog's butthole.
Okay.
So, are you going to put your tongue in the dog's butthole? Are you going to delay a little bit and think about it, or is your tongue just like going right in that dog's butthole?
No. I mean, first of all, if that was the only way, sure, yes.
Yeah,
yes, I would.
I
yes.
know. I wouldn't even think twice about it.
But I cannot see a scenario why that would be the case,
and
why I would know that I had to.
It's just how dogs are. Because if that dog is distracted, and all of a sudden your tongue goes in that dog's butthole, and that dog's like, "What the?" And when the dog says "what the," it drops your child out of its mouth.
Oh,
yeah, what the? And looks back.
Huh. Now I want to do it just because I want to hear a dog go, "What the?"
Hey, listen, I want to do it just because I've never done it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never put my tongue in a dog's butthole, but I've been thinking about it for a while now. Let me tell you something, guys. Okay. I love my son so much. There would be no hesitation whatsoever if a dog was attacking my son. You know what? Even if the dog didn't attack my son.
Okay.
My tongue is going in that dog's butthole
you smell that
so
gas?
fast.
Smell that gasoline?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Natural gas?
I had beans for dinner.
There's natural gas
sorry
here.
About that.
I always smell it right here next to this.
I don't think it's supposed to leak.
No, and it's definitely leaking because I can smell it.
It's not supposed to leak. That seems dangerous.
Yeah, it sure does.
Light a match. Make that smell go away.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't light a match, guys. Never do that.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, I would not hesitate for even a split second. My tongue is going in that dog's butthole. Not only that. I
really hope someone's overhearing us right now.
But once the dog is distracted and drops my son and is no longer attacking my son, I'm leaving my tongue in that dog's butthole.
Why?
For like an extra half hour.
Why?
Just because I want to make sure that he's still distracted. She could be a female dog.
Why would anyone be listening to this podcast right now? I do not understand.
I'm trying to give some helpful tips to the listeners.
No.
This is just one
like
of
a helpful tip, like the tip of their tongue.
Exactly. In a dog's butthole. This is one of many scenarios in which you would want to put your tongue in a dog's butthole.
There is not one scenario where I would actually want to put because this is not a thing.
Boom! Your child just died.
No,
and
it's
your fault. It's your fault just because you didn't want to get a little butthole on your tongue.
I don't think that's. First, it would also be hard. I think if the dog was moving around, it would be really hard
You grab that ass. You grab onto that ass.
If you
pull your face toward that ass. Put your tongue right in that ass.
If you managed You're saying that very loud.
I'm, I'm just saying. Just
Yeah.
pretend like it's, I don't know, somebody's grandma.
Yeah.
You put
No.
without hesitation.
Oh, okay. So
That's
if
all
you
I'm
pretend
saying.
if it's somebody's grandma, that makes it easier.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's
no.
all I'm saying.
Okay, let's you know what? Let's move on. From
Why
this.
do you insist on acting like I'm saying something that's inappropriate? Because you're putting me in a delicate position.
I'm putting you in. Why? How?
And you're making me feel like I'm saying inappropriate things when I'm just trying to have a conversation with you.
Oh, Greg. Let's move on from this.
Okay,
let's.
fine.
How about like what's the farthest thing from this topic?
All right. Farthest thing from this topic. Do you like ice cream?
I do like ice cream. Yeah.
Okay, now in what scenario would you shove an ice cream up
No.
into a dog's butthole?
No. Okay, so up here we could turn left and we could go into the woods,
Yep.
or we could just keep going.
I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You want to take me into the woods at night?
Yep.
I don't know you. I don't trust you.
Yep. I actually don't want to go in there.
I don't want to go in the woods.
It's going to be pretty dark.
Yeah, it's going to be dark in there. There's all sorts of ticks and things.
Well, I don't know about the ticks.
I don't want ticks on me. I don't
I've-
want to get Lyme disease.
You're very afraid of ticks.
A friend of mine got Lyme disease.
Oh, no.
And it was great because he loved margaritas.
Sure, yeah.
And all we had to do was just squeeze a little of that disease into every margarita.
Yeah.
Saved a bunch of money on limes.
You know, you misunderstand a lot of things, Greg.
Do I?
Yeah. What'd you do today?
I hung out with you a little bit, and then I hung out with Aaron Yonda. Do you know that guy?
I do know that guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah. What's Aaron Yonda do? What does Aaron Yonda do?
Well, he hosts a thing called FolksCon here in Madison, Wisconsin, every year.
Sure.
Third year. And that's why I've come here to visit, just to visit him. And hang out with him.
And well, what about me?
You're here too.
Yeah.
You also live here.
Look at that. I like that shot. I like
That's
that.
really nice.
Look at how.
Oh my God, everybody's gonna love this video so much.
Yeah, you think?
Oh yeah, they're gonna be like, this is like the best video you've ever made.
Yeah.
How many minutes have we done so far?
12 and a half.
Jesus, that's it? I've just gone through all my good material.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of grandmas, you know I do a lot of work with the elderly. Everybody knows that about me. They're like, oh, Greg Benson, oh yeah, he does a lot of work for the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they love him.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing I can tell you, it's that, you know, guys, elderly people, like if you go and start to visit elderly people in old folks' homes or in their own home, whatever, you just kind of push open the door. They rarely lock them.
Yeah.
And you go and visit them.
No, so you're breaking into people.
Take what you like.
No.
You know.
No, you're breaking into people's homes.
Yeah, and you're breaking in. You're taking some few things.
Yeah.
They're really old. They're not going to
so
need
you're
those things
taking-
for much longer.
I thought you were talking about visiting elderly
You visit
people.
elderly people. You can take some stuff.
No.
They don't care. If you ask them for it, they'll just give it to you. It doesn't matter. What I'm
Okay.
saying is,
Yeah.
elderly people get lonely.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows this.
Uh-huh.
And if there's one thing that they love, it's a little affection. And I'm not being inappropriate. I'm not talking about inappropriate affection.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about a nice big hug. So, like, there's this one lady that I visit every once in a while.
Uh-huh.
She's currently in the hospital, but the last time I visited her, it was right before she went in the hospital.
Yeah.
She suffers from osteoporosis.
Okay.
I went in, gave her the biggest bear hug.
No.
And she
No.
loved it.
Right.
She said she could feel it down to her bones. And she
Yeah.
said, she kept saying, don't stop.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
stop. Like, and I was like,
Yeah.
It's like, she loves this so much, and I just kept squeezing her harder
No.
and harder.
No, Greg.
And we had a cracking good time. So
No,
what I'm
no.
saying is, guys,
No.
give elderly people the love and attention that they deserve. They're just like you and me, except they've lived more and they have more experiences.
Yeah, but don't hug them if they have
hug-
osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis or whatever disease they have, give them a big old hug, you know?
No.
That's all I'm saying.
In fact,
A bear hug.
don't hug anyone if you don't know them well. And if you do know them well, you probably know to not hug them if they have osteoporosis.
You know, Will Rogers once said, a
Yeah.
stranger is someone that you hug and then they no longer are a stranger. You know, that's the famous Will Rogers expression.
That seems
Is
problematic.
that a house or are those apartments?
Those are apartments.
Okay, because that would be an enormous
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
That'd be
you-
like the craziest, biggest house I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You guys can't see it because it's really dark in this video.
Would you-
those of you who are just listening to this podcast really can't see it.
Would you want a house that big?
No, you know why?
Why?
It's too many rooms, too much air conditioning. You got to air condition all those rooms on the hot days.
No, but like if you have all the money in the world.
Yeah, but still, like, what the fuck am I going to do with all those rooms?
Yeah.
Then you got to fill them full of people, and then there's a bunch of strangers living in your house.
No, you don't have to do that.
And they're all meth addicts.
Like that person?
There's a meth addict right there.
Yeah.
They're all meth addicts, and I would get tired of having my enormous billion-dollar mansion filled with meth addicts.
You don't have to fill it with meth addicts.
Well, you can't just get any regular person off the street. Everybody's going to be like, I already got a place to live. You know who doesn't have a place to live? Bam, meth addicts.
Yeah, but you just say no. I'm not letting you in my house.
But you need to fill the rooms. Look, I think you're missing the whole point.
You don't need to fill the rooms.
I'm just saying
that is a problem, though.
You cannot have a bunch of empty rooms in a house that they're just going to get dusty. You got people living in those rooms. They're going to clean the dust off.
No, well, just by moving around.
Around. They're going to move around. They're going to move things from one place to another. They're going to set their phone down. Then when they pick their phone up, their pinky is going to graze against the nightstand.
Sure.
And then
there will be a rectangle and a streak that won't have dust on it.
But you're assuming they only put their phone down one time. How many times do you put your phone down in a day?
Well, often
18 times. 18
that's
times.
Weird.
So,
that's very, very specific.
It is. That's the way you are. You're a very specific person.
But I don't know how you would know that. But also, I usually put my phone in my pocket. So.
Wait, you put whose phone in whose pocket?
My phone in my pocket.
Your phone goes in your pocket?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough.
Okay. So I just proved my point.
Yeah, your phone goes in your pocket.
Yeah.
And that's why your pocket is not dusty. Boom, my point is made.
No, I think my pocket, it would be not dusty regardless because it's covered.
I know some people who never put their phone in their pockets and they got some dusty ass pockets. That's all I'm saying.
What people are those?
Dusty Springfield.
Oh, I think you just confused it because their name is Dusty, and you don't know Dusty Springfield.
I do know Dusty Springfield.
Okay.
She was the son of a preacher man.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You're just naming a detail about her song.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. By the way, we're walking so far from your house. What I'm going to do is when we get to wherever we're going, I'm going to call China and ask her to come pick us up.
Yeah, no, but I bet we will be back before this episode's over. So,
you think so?
Yes.
I don't know, man. By the way, look, that whole bit where I talked about the dog's butthole, that's dedicated to your buddy Josh. Shout out to Josh. Thanks for listening, Josh. We did that bit just for you.
Yeah.
We knew you'd enjoy it. You said you like the walking episodes. You say you like dogs' buttholes.
No, he
loves dogs' buttholes. Josh, congratulations. Your obsession with the buttholes of dogs has paid off.
I know,
Hang on,
Josh.
Here's my ride.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you? They drove past. You're not going to ride.
They drove past.
You're not going to ride with them.
That's not my ride. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Are we walking to ice cream?
No.
Why aren't we walking toward the chocolate shop to get ice cream?
Because that would be too far of a walk.
But no, we did before.
Oh, well, that place is probably closed.
Why is it closed? It's only 7:30.
That's not really the chocolate shop. That's just like a place.
I know, but
that has ice cream.
Do we get to go in there and get some ice cream?
The Menards?
I really want that ice cream.
You want to go to inside that Menards and get ice cream?
You know how some people say, I want that ass?
Yeah.
I want that ass cream.
Okay.
Actually, let me take it from me.
Yeah.
You don't want ass cream.
Listen.
It's very different from ice cream.
Listen, I don't want ice cream anymore after this.
Yeah.
So that was
you
good.
really don't want that ass cream either.
No. Yeah, sure. What were we talking about?
Ass cream.
Listen, if you own a big house,
yes,
you could just hire a maid or several. You do not need to have meth addicts in your house.
So if you're saying that if you have a 30-room house, what are you going to hire? 30 maids? That's way too many maids.
You don't have to have one maid per room.
So you're going to get 2 maids per room? That's twice as many maids.
No.
You're going to have to hire like 60 maids.
No.
This is way too many maids.
You could just let some rooms be dusty if you're not going to...
Come on, man. Now you're not making sense.
Look at how it worked out.
Now who's not making sense?
Look at how it worked out for the guy.
Hey, look, they can sort of see us. Now we got a light right there.
Yeah, and there will be blood.
This is so exciting.
This is what we look like, guys.
Oh, man. This is what we look like at night. It's so dark.
Look at how it worked out for the guy, for Daniel Day-Lewis, and There Will Be Blood.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah,
big
absolutely.
House with a bowling alley. He was all by himself.
Yep, and he was happy. He really enjoyed his life.
Yeah.
You know, had a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody, listen, it sounds great to me. I wouldn't mind having a bowling alley. You know, not in my house, but just at wherever the bowling alley is.
I think having a bowling alley in my house, my giant house that I live in by myself, would be really sad. Actually.
Yeah?
Just bowling by myself.
Yeah. Well, you get a strike and there's nobody to go like, hey, good job, man. That's why you get the meth addicts. Because
No.
they know that if you get a strike, you will celebrate by giving them more meth.
Oh my God. Meth addicts are people too, you know, Greg.
I know they are. They're
Yeah.
addicted to meth. That's for sure.
You are reducing people to an addiction.
That is true. That's true. Should we do the rest of the episode in this Denny's while we're eating ice cream? Come on, man. How much walking do you want to do?
You really want to stop, don't you?
Yeah, we're going to Denny's. We'll get some ice cream.
Well, you want to get ice cream? You really want ice cream, don't
Of course
you?
I do.
Let me think if there's a better place to get ice cream.
We get one of those pie shakes. They take a piece of pie, mix it with some ice cream, they just blend it together. And then you're eating ice cream, you're eating and pie together. They call it pie a la mode other places, but this way you don't have to like cut it up and enjoy the different flavors. It's all just mixed together.
Listen,
It's like an apple pie shake.
I don't want to walk into the Denny's and just talk on this podcast the whole time.
Well, you're gonna.
I really don't want.
Well, that's what they want us to do. That's what we're doing.
I don't like to make an ass of myself in public like you do.
We're not gonna make an ass of ourselves. We're just gonna sit and have a conversation. That's all.
Yeah.
People want to see us go into Denny's. There's a Denny's right here.
Okay, let's do it.
And we're gonna go and we're gonna get a pie shake.
I
We
can't.
can split it. You don't have to eat the pie shake all by yourself.
I'm not even. I'm actually very full.
Me too.
But,
But that's beside the point.
Okay.
We have a duty to these people. I said duty.
Oh, okay.
I said the word duty.
Now it will take some time before we get back to the house, but because we're stopping here. But okay, let's do it.
How many?
It's almost Patreon only
Yeah,
time.
we'll get into the restaurant first. This is very exciting.
Okay.
Okay, this is so exciting to be in here.
Yeah.
Just don't show them that you're recording.
Oh,
It's gonna be our secret.
Okay.
It's gonna be totally our secret.
Okay.
My God.
It's quiet in here.
And Jenny's, I'm so glad. This is a real attractive shot you got there. It's more like a belly shot. That's really
There you
good.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
Oh man. Oh God. Hi. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're going over there. This is great.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now all you have to do is just put that down. Look at that. Come on.
Yeah, but when the server comes over, how are they going to feel about that camera being right there?
You know what? I don't know. It's not my fault
Yeah.
that you put a camera in the place. I don't know why you did that. It's weird. Okay, so here we are in Denny's. You didn't think that was going to happen, did you guys?
I didn't.
And yet, here we are. I hope you enjoy that.
This was not the plan at all.
I feel like we didn't really have a solid plan.
No.
You could just get pumpkin pecan pancakes.
Yeah, I'm allergic.
Where they're, all right, where they're
Can I have
desserts.
some drinks for you too?
I just want some water.
I'll just have some water.
Yeah. Thank you.
What about a lava cookie skillet?
Now, why would you do that when we could get shake? They have an open-baked caramel apple pie crisp with warm apple pie topped with premium vanilla ice cream and salted caramel powdered
I mean, that
sugar.
sounds pretty good too.
Listen, that sounds good. Also, milkshakes are available. We have to ask them if they do the pie shakes.
The pie
they-
shakes?
yeah.
I don't even know what those are. So
They take a piece of pie. and
I've
they
never
take
been to this Denny's.
And I haven't either.
Yeah.
And they take some ice cream and
Yeah.
they mix it together, and it's a pie shake.
Okay. I mean, I'd do that, or if not, I'd do that pie, that oven
Yeah.
baked.
Although, you know what? I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to say either no salted caramel
Thank
or
you.
on the side. I have a question for you. Do you guys do those apple pie shakes? You mix the pie together with the shake? Do you do that?
Unfortunately, we do not have that.
You don't do that. Okay, we'll wait until you have those.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm
Okay.
just kidding. We're gonna get that thing?
Yes.
Can we get the oven baked caramel apple pie crisp? Can you just put the caramel on the side?
Yeah, of
I feel
course.
like that's just too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely
Yeah.
put it on the side
Thanks.
for you guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. This has nothing to do with you. This
Okay.
thing over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
This is just a podcast. It's just.
Oh,
Am I
okay.
being on this podcast?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to tell us your name and your deepest fears in life?
Not
No.
particularly.
Okay. All right. You got it. You
All
got
right. Okay.
it. Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're legally we're good now.
Yeah, I mean, we've told her, we've told her it's a
Mm-hmm.
podcast, it's all good. We're going to do this bit. Everybody's so excited about this bit.
It's also Patreon only time.
Well, no, when I do this, it will be Patreon only time. Here we go.
Okay, wait, can I do it? Can I do it too?
As soon as the two straws hit the phone, it will be Patreon only bonus time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Mine worked. All right. There you go.
There, now it's time.
Okay.
This portion of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce has been edited out for your listening inconvenience. If you wish to hear the complete, unedited version with the bonus talking, be sure to visit patreon.com/Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. And now, back to the edited, not as good version of the podcast.
That's the end of the Patreon-only bonus section. We hope you enjoyed it. Craig's favorite color is blue. That's the only thing he revealed in the Patreon-only section. It was very exciting.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Also, he did get up and talk to the waitress, whose name is Dolores.
No, her name is not Dolores, but Greg did shout Dolores a bunch of times.
I did. I shouted Dolores.
Yeah.
I think her name is Dolores.
Why would you think that?
She just looks like a Dolores.
First of all, Dolores is an old name. Like,
I know, but sometimes you meet like a baby, and like, oh, what's your baby's name? And she's like, her name is Selma Blanche, and you're like, oh, Selma Blanche, okay.
you say sometimes. So this has
Sometimes
happened.
you do.
That happened to you more than once.
It has happened a couple times.
Okay.
How come we have there's different advertisements? I have the Oreo cookies and scream shake. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that we're not getting one of those. You know why? Because the screaming makes my throat
I have
tired.
the pumpkin pecan pancakes.
So you can't eat that.
No, I
Here,
can't.
let's switch. You can't eat that.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
take that. Pumpkin. You said pecan. You don't say pecan.
I didn't say pecan.
You can just say pecan.
But right before I said pecan,
Some people say pecan.
I don't though.
Okay.
But right before I said pecan,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, in my head, this is one of those words that I might say differently, and he's going to say something about it.
Yeah. And do you normally say pecan?
I do.
So why don't you say either you say pecan or pecan? No one ever says pecan.
Well, guess what?
What? That's what.
That's what. Yeah. Chicken butt, actually.
I love a good chicken butt.
Yeah.
If a chicken was attacking your daughter, and the only way you could get her to stop
Oh God. The only
was
way
to read her the complete works of Shakespeare, and I mean a female chicken.
Yeah.
Read her the complete works
I
of
feel
Shakespeare.
like it would take too long.
It would take. I think that your daughter would be dead by the
Yeah.
time. And
That's
I
a
don't mean-
shame. That's the only way that I could.
Yeah,
give
it's
her.
really horrible. You could try.
Yeah.
You could try putting your tongue in the chicken's
into
butt.
a dog's butt.
No, into the chicken's butt. Come on, be serious, man. I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you.
I do eat eggs every day, and those come out of a chicken's butt.
They sure
So,
do. They sure
yeah,
do. It's almost like your tongue's in a chicken's butt.
Sure. Now I don't know if I'm gonna eat eggs anymore.
I don't know if eggs come out of the chicken's butt though. Do they?
Well, that area.
They come out of the same hole.
I
as
don't
poop?
know. I don't know.
I don't think they do.
I don't know.
I mean, because ladies have two different holes.
Yeah, I know.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and the poop comes out of one hole, but that's not normally.
We're talking an awful lot about butts and poop this episode.
I know.
And now when we're in a restaurant.
This is
Yeah,
the episode
yeah.
for 8-year-olds.
And we're in a restaurant.
8-year-olds are gonna love
And
this
we're gonna
episode.
have an ice cream pie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You just said cream pie.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm trying to have like a non-sexual
Sure.
conversation
And
with
you're
you.
really zeroing in on the.
And you just said cream pie.
You're really like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm tired of having this one. I want to have this one back
Oh
again.
wow.
Yeah.
You got bored? You got
Yeah,
bored?
I got bored with it. So you can get here. They have Beetlejuice specials at Denny's. You can get the cookies and cream shake, which is just like a cookies and cream shake,
Sure.
except that they added an S before the word cream.
Yeah, but do you get it? Do you get why they did that?
I guess because it has cookies in it.
Why would they add?
It's got cookies in it, so that's why it's called the cookies and cream shake.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
They also have the Beetle Juicy Burger. It's like a juicy burger, but it's got I guess it's got beetles in it.
Beatles. Yeah. Now, how is Beatles spelled? Does it spell like the band?
B-E-E. No.
Okay.
It's got a little beetle in it.
Okay.
Do you think if they make another Beetlejuice movie, they're just going to call it Beetlejuice?
They absolutely will. Yes.
If Aubrey Plaza
Yeah.
had a plaza named after her, would you think it would be called Aubrey Plaza?
Yeah, you made that joke to me yesterday, but I will act like I heard it for the first time.
No, I
this time.
didn't say it to you. I asked your wife.
Okay, we
whose
can go
name-
into the details.
Whose name I
but-
cannot remember at this
okay,
moment.
Okay, sure.
Do you think that there's an X right here because this is something from the internet and you're supposed to be able to click that to close it? There's an X
Yeah.
right there. Why is there an X right there? Are you supposed to be
No,
able to...
because you have to click it to close it.
This is an ad. I'm going to close that.
Yeah.
Bink. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yep.
That's amazing. Oh, wow. They can see it. If you get bored watching us talking, there's a TV right there.
Yeah, and it looks like a country music award sort of thing.
That's Clint Howard, famous country singer.
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard.
Yeah.
Very famous.
Yeah, it actually looks like Tom Brady, the football quarterback.
Oh, is that right?
But it's not, I don't think, but it looks like him. And now we got a.
Oh, is that Britney Spears? She's
some kind of sassy country
Yeah,
singer.
that's Britney Spears. She's great.
No, Britney Spears is not country.
Well, she's from the country.
Also, like, she's from the 90s.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, so are you. You were alive in the 90s.
I was, and so were you.
I know. I remember them well.
Do you?
Yep.
Which decade do you remember the most?
Which decade do I remember the most?
Okay, great answer. Great answer. Yeah, he nodded and went,
I mean, I feel like it would probably be the current decade. I feel like whatever decade this is, the past 10 years, I probably remember better than any other time in my life.
You know, yeah, that's probably. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest.
What's your favorite decade?
Well, I mean, I grew up in the 1970s. That would probably have to be the 70s.
So automatically, the decade you grew up is your favorite?
I mean, when you're a kid, you're sort of carefree.
Yeah.
You don't have to work.
So life got worse as you got older?
You don't have to put your tongue in any dog's butthole.
No, well...
You don't have to.
Okay. Sure.
But
Yeah.
it's just a bonus.
No, it's not.
It's a bonus for any
it's
kid.
Awful. That would be awful.
If there are any kids listening,
Oh, but look, it's nice.
give
No,
yourself a little treat.
don't.
Go out into the yard.
Moving on.
Walk through the neighborhood till you find somebody walking a dog.
No.
Put your tongue in that dog's butthole. You will not be sorry. That's all I'm saying.
No, don't
You
do that.
will not
No,
be
don't,
sorry.
Don't do that.
Do it. Do it. Trust me. You're going to have a good time.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, okay, so as you've gotten older, your life has gotten worse. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no, it's not gotten worse. In fact,
Yeah.
it's gotten better.
Okay, so then the decades are better. This decade's better than...
Yeah, but it's not as carefree. I'm talking about carefree. When you're a kid, you are carefree. You haven't.
But I did. But
you
I
haven't to care in the
But
world.
I asked you what the best decade is.
Probably
So-
the 1970s.
Okay, so
Yeah. How about you? 1970s?
1970s.
Yeah, you weren't even born in the 70s.
Nope, but it was
born. When were you born? 1980?
Yep.
You were born in the year 1980?
The year 1980.
Is that true?
It's
The
absolutely.
70s were done.
They were all done.
When I was born, the Beatles were still together. That's how old I am.
Wow.
I know, and we're friends.
When I was
When
born,
you were born, disco was already done.
When I was born, Empire Strikes Back had just come out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't even get to stand in line and go see the first Star Wars
Nope.
movie. I did.
Nope.
What did they come out? 77?
Yep,
I was
77.
9 years old in 77.
Yeah.
Now you guys know how old I am, but you knew anyway. I don't hide it. I don't give a shit. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit, guys. Sometimes literally I don't give a shit, especially while traveling.
Yeah.
But luckily, just so
Yeah.
you know, I pooped twice today.
Did you? I was just gonna.
Yeah, I did.
was just gonna not ask.
Yeah, I
So,
pooped twice, and they
yeah.
were really good too.
Great. In my house, or
No, I pooped in the Capitol building.
so it was a political poop. What's going on? Your phone.
Oh, hang on, it's my wife.
Oh, so you're gonna talk to your wife?
No, just
In the middle of our
probably-
in the middle of our
It's my
podcast.
son. There's my son.
Okay.
We're doing a 80's not here. No, we're at a Denny's right now, and we're doing a podcast. This everybody. This is my son Charlie, and we're doing a podcast right now.
He's holding his phone and Charlie up to
Yeah.
my phone right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. So I hope that you're enjoying this. What'd you say? Here, you keep talking to them.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to my son. Do you know why? I have priorities. I love my son.
Wow. Virtue signaling.
can
He's
stop me from
virtue
talking to
signaling
myself.
right now.
Talk to you outside.
Oh, you're just leaving? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna sit here in this Denny's and talk to you guys, I guess. Even though, like, we all know the real driver of this conversation so far has been Greg and licking dogs' buttholes. But I guess we could. What else can we talk about? Let's see. I have a friend who made a horror movie. It's called Haunt Season, and I'm in it, and it's my friend Jake Jarvie, who I made a web series with him called Platoon of Power Squadron for like 9 years. And then he went on and made a horror movie, and I'm in it, and I helped make it. I helped produce it. And it's coming out October 8th. It'll be like on. It's through the company, the horror company Dread, and it's gonna be. You'll be able to download it on all the things. It's a haunted house that has a real killer. So like so it'll ruin all haunted houses for you. Oh, there's Dolores. So it'll ruin all haunted houses for you because you won't know. That's one of the scariest things about haunted houses is you don't know if there's an actual murderer, crazy person in the haunted house when you go in it. So I'm talking about my friend's horror movie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a haunted house that we went into that one time, where he was like, I think there's a murderer in here.
Yes, that's the plot of the movie, basically.
It could happen.
Yeah. How was Charlie?
Kid's good. I thought he was done with soccer practice. He's on his way to soccer practice because apparently it's 2 hours later here.
Oh yeah, it is. It's. Are you completely acclimated now to the time?
Absolutely. Did you know I slept 9 hours last night?
You did sleep in for a while.
That is not like me.
That's great.
I slept for 9 hours.
Guys, go
Speaking
and
of
then just
9
be
hours.
Oh.
super careful with the bowl because it just came out of the oven.
Thank you so much.
There's the
wow.
caramel on this side.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Yeah, sure.
We appreciate you.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, it smells. Do you guys smell that? That smells really good.
That's actually my favorite line in Ghostbusters. Dan Aykroyd says, "Quiet. Do you smell that?" Which I think is a great line.
That is funny. I was gonna go fork, but I think I'll go spoon.
You can go spoon, you can go fork, whatever you want, and then if you want caramel sauce, bam, there it is.
Oh my God, caramel. Oh geez, caramel.
I find that when apple pie adds caramel to it, it's just too much.
Yeah, it probably is.
And I prefer an apple pie a la mode, no caramel,
Yeah.
and that's why I did that.
So when I traveled to your house, I slept better there than I did at our house.
I think that's just. I think it's a vacation thing.
I sleep terribly. I wake up in the middle of the night
You shouldn't do that.
and I don't go to sleep. I'm gonna try some of this caramel.
Whoa. You say caramel, I say caramel.
No, I actually think I usually say caramel.
Do
but-
you?
Yeah. I don't even know, but I think so.
Well, one time I was visiting Caramel, Indiana. And that's incorrect.
Okay, you just wanted to say that. Yeah. You did not. You've never actually been there.
Can I tell you something? This is great.
This is great.
And I have actually been to Carmel, Indiana.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
This is better without the caramel.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I know food. I know food better than Denny's knows it.
Well, they know because they didn't put it on it. They put it on the side.
I asked them to. Did you miss that part?
That's right.
It normally
You want me to
comes
rewind it?
drizzled all
Should I
over.
rewind it?
You don't need to.
Okay.
I know you believe me. Normally comes all over this son of a bitch. I can
Yeah.
do without the cursing.
Yeah. Well, are you telling yourself that? Yeah. That was really good. I'm sorry to anyone who has what's it called, misophonia or something.
Lactose intolerance.
No.
That's what it's pronounced.
No. Well, if we're referring to
Diabetes. I apologize to anyone who has diabetes.
I mean,
You
if
can't
we're
enjoy this.
if we are referring to diabetes, yes, that is what it's called. But I'm referring to misophonia or something.
What's that mean?
Just like you can't handle listening to people eat.
Oh, see, I thought it was just like, damn it, where the hell's my phone? I
No.
really misophonia.
No, that would be.
It's a very good joke.
It's pretty.
It's a really good joke.
Pretty good joke. I mean, it was worse when you judged it on your own. But
Guys, you really should be here with us to have some of this because this is really good.
yeah, where are you? Come on over.
I mean, you guys should just look at you. Look at you being all lazy, sitting on the sofa in that shirt. You need to change or wash that shirt.
I was not even hungry, and I do not need this at all.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But, sometimes you just have to put extra calories in here.
This is not one of those times. But it's for you. I'm doing this for you.
It's just for you guys. There's only like 5 minutes to go, so we wanted to make it special. 5 minutes of dessert, just for you.
We're having just desserts. I can make jokes too.
Very witty, Wild. Very witty. Python reference, anyone? Python?
This has apples in it, so this is like a health food.
Apples are very healthy for you. It's true. I'm splitting this piece of ice cream with you right there.
Oh wow. Okay, I'll take it.
There you go. Oh my gosh. I'm a fan. I tell you, I'm a fan. Anything apple pie, I'm a fan.
I haven't been to Denny's in a long, long time. But I'm here now. But except for now. Yeah, I think it should have been obvious that that's what I meant.
It's like, oh, haven't talked to you in a long time. Well, I mean, you're talking to me right now.
Idiot.
Doesn't make sense. It makes sense. The crumble kind of wins, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's crispy and crunchy.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Sometimes you get too much apple, and it's like, oh, that's just apple. But
You know what? You can finish it because I know you really wanted that.
okay, I'll eat it.
I believe he's going to eat the rest of this, you guys. Rude.
Yep.
I really wanted that.
And we got this whole thing of caramel. Should we take this home?
No, you should drink it.
Okay. No, absolutely not.
Don't respond when she texts you that.
I'm just trying just a little bit, just to say I tried some caramel.
Yep.
Some caramel.
Wow, you just brought that everywhere. You just brought the caramel everywhere.
Oh, it's not good. Yeah, that's terrible. That would have been awful on there.
Yep.
Look at this son of a bitch. He's finishing the apple
If you're
pie.
gonna order the caramel apple pie ice cream thing at Denny's,
Yeah, no caramel.
Caramel on the side.
Just no, or not even that. Just say no caramel. You're not even going to want it on the side. It's not good caramel. It's not even good caramel.
But the rest of it's pretty great. Don't sound so angry like you're dissatisfied with your meal.
I'm a
Greg.
little angry right now.
Okay.
I'm a little angry. Don't get me started.
Okay.
I'm so angry. Just want this tiny little... This is all I wanted. This right here. That's all I wanted.
I love how we're making this very much a video instead of a podcast. But
Wow. I gotta say, I have listened to a lot of podcasts.
great.
And I don't recall any podcast ever taking me to Denny's to eat a caramel apple crisp without the caramel.
But we're not actually taking them to Denny's.
I beg your pardon. They all went to Denny's with us.
They're not here.
Well, they're right there.
That's
They're
true.
right there sitting on our table.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Now we got to walk home.
Now we're going to do a special effect for you guys.
Oh, I'm in jail. I'm in jail with the horizontal bars. Yeah.
See, it's just a fork. Just a fork, you guys.
Uh,
That's especially good for people who are just listening.
oh yeah. They're like, oh my god, I didn't think it was a fork.
All right. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed
Lettuce.
your experience here tonight.
I'm talking about lettuce.
Two guys.
Talking about pie.
I'm talking about lettuce.
We walked.
Lettuce.
We talked. We ate.
Talking about lettuce.
I think
Talking about lettuce.
that is the name of this
Talking
episode.
about lettuce.
We walked, we talked, we ate pie.
With periods in between each one.
Are we gonna pay?
Nah. If we leave quickly,
Yeah.
then what are they going to do? Chase us in the parking lot?
Yeah. Probably not. Okay, let's go.